She apologized for her actions when we were younger. Our relationship became so much better. In fact, my parents and sister asked me if they could come over during the holidays to meet Cindy. Considering they were not invited to our wedding or anything, they had not met her. I discussed their offer with Cindy and she was firmly against it. I'm ashamed to say I fought Cindy on it. She said she had a bad feeling about it and told me that meeting up with them was a bad choice. She always had amazing intuition about these things and I should have listened. I'm such an idiot for not. Via stubbornness I convinced Cindy that everything was okay and there was no harm in meeting my parents, and she reluctantly gave in. I let my parents know they could come over and they did. They arrived next weekend, and when I opened the door for them I was astonished to see that they had not changed much in the past 7 years. I saw my sister too, who did not want to be there as much as my parents. Nonetheless, I welcomed them in and introduced Cindy to them. We all sat down for dinner and caught up. We all strayed away from the topic of how neglected I was as a child and rather made small talk, catching up on mom and dad's business, my sister's college studies and so on. There was only one point in the dinner when we were close to having an argument. That happened when my sister insulted the food Cindy, but Cindy quickly put her in her place. My sister tried to argue, but I shut her down too. She looked to our parents for help, who stayed silent, and my sister was visibly shocked by the fact our dear parents were not coming to her aid immediately like they always did. Shortly after this, perhaps 10 minutes later, she excused herself to go to the bathroom, and came down maybe 2 or 3 minutes later. The rest of the dinner went well and we said our goodbyes. After dinner my wife and I discussed the whole thing and came to the conclusion that my parents had possibly changed, but my sister was as insufferable as ever and there was no way we could have contact with her. That's when my wife went upstairs and left me downstairs, telling me to put on a movie and that she'll be back down in a minute. A minute later I heard her frantically making noise upstairs.